Hey guys, well I got a shipment in from my partner shop out on the west coast. Another shipment of my Holy Strat bodies, which I'm also going to make, I think besides the Holy Strat, I think I'm going to make a Skella Strat, and one of these is going to be a Rat Strat, the one that I'm making for myself to replace the one that a friend of mine talked me into buying. Anyway, they come in, and this is the second time they did this. They forgot to route the little cavity there for my kill switches that I put in these things. It's the second time, pretty aggravated. Second time they did this, so it's chilly out here. I just want to do 2 of these for tonight so I can get inside where it's warm and stain them down in the rock room. So I'm not going to set up the router or anything. I'm just going to do it with a Forstner bit on the little drill press here, and hopefully it works out all right. This does not have to be perfect because nobody will ever see it. It's under the pick guard, and of course I'll smooth it out with some hand sand it, smooth it out, so everything will be fine. So let's do this. Let me get the first mark of the start of this. Like I said, I should be using a router for this, but this will do the job. And once I hand clean it up, it'll be fine. So, I have my depth gauge set. This little drill press ain't so bad. I got the big one over there, but that's all I need for this. Should be getting near the bottom of this one. And that's the bottom of that one. Now let me move it down. This is where it gets a little tricky because there's nothing for the center point to bite into. So there might be some chatter and shit, but that's all right. We'll straighten that out. There's the little chatter. That was a big bite, but it didn't hurt anything. Nice and slow. And just this little bit right on the edge here, probably going to be the hardest one to do. Right about there. Just to square it off a little. And that should be that. And voila. Now there's room for my kill switch to go. I didn't have to go all the way down to the back of the guitar itself, guitar body itself. That's all the clearance that I need, so take out as little as possible. But that'll do it for that. Like I said, I'm going to do one more for tonight, and I'll do the rest of them on a nice warm day. Inside now, down to the rock room where it's nice and warm to get some stain and start finishing a couple of these here bodies. GoPro. Stop recording. Hey, it's a lot warmer in here. Anyway, back in from the shed, routing out the kill switch holes. Like I mentioned out there, got a shipment in of new my Holy Strat type bodies, and there'll be a couple of different names, a couple of different versions coming soon. But anyway, this one here is going to be my personal guitar. So this one's going to be a little different, probably like a road worn type thing, like to replace the one that one of my friends talked me into selling that I wasn't going to sell. Well, I'm making myself another one, and then another more standard one there. So both of them are going to get golden pecan stain, and this one is going to get Sedona red stain over top of it, here, there, streaks, to make it look, well, you'll see. But anyway, and this neck 660 is for this one, so this one will also get the golden pecan and the Sedona red. This one 664 matches this body. 664 will be just the golden pecan. This neck here is a well, that'll be a different story. That's going to be, that might go on this body, I'm not sure. That one does not need to be stained. I just got to go over a couple things or do the fretwork on it. But anyway, I've gone over both the bodies with a tack rag. After sanding them, they're both sanded down to a 320 right now. I did that earlier today. So they've both been tack ragged, and start putting some stain on. And music assistance, how about a little Zappa please? Thank you. So we put this on fairly thick at first, and just have to see how it goes, you know.
Well, not where we do everything again. Where we do zombie.
See, right away it's bringing out that grain. Now this is one of several coats. Has to dry in between. I find it easier to do on this little homemade jig that I made. And it helps a little bit. I'll probably like speed this up and cut parts out so the video isn't so long. I plan on doing a video complete on both of these guitars from start to finish, and that'll be, I'll hook them all together at a later date and time. But the only time consuming, the longest part of this is getting down into these holes here, these cutouts, route outs. It's kind of an awkward to get it in there, you know what I'm saying? I should probably just do all of them first, which I will do now. Like I said, after this dries, it's going to be down, up and down. It's going to be in and out of the rock room here all night long. to get these stained and ready for the grain filler sealer, which when I'm done with this here part of the staining, I'll show you the crazy new product that I'm trying for this kind of stuff. It's kind of like therapeutic, I guess. If you look at it like that, you can see like some spots really suck the shit in and other spots not so much. But once these are done, and this might only be the only coat inside these route outs on this particular one, because the darker stain's going to go over it for the road worn type look on this one for myself. The other one will get several coats of this golden pecan. And you can't just say, oh, I'm going to put 6 coats on. You never know. You got to look at it. Each of these bodies suck in the stain and everything different than the last. So it's just a matter of trial and error type of thing. Okay, that should be good for the route outs. Should be able to just do the main part, but see it's popping already, popping the grain out already. This, these bodies, these 2 bodies here, as well as the other ones that came in, are Polonia wood. Super lightweight. When this guitar is together with all the hardware, electronics and everything, it's a little bit under 5 pounds. So very cool, but the electronics and the hardware I put on them, there's no loss of sustain. Great tone. Nice. Nice stuff. And almost done with the first coat on this one. A little bit more. So I'm also thinking about putting a couple of these together as like an affordable version of these without the super expensive electronics and stuff. It'll be like more like standard, more like a standard Fender trim system. Good tuners though, gotta have good tuners, and like standard pickups, electronics, like a standard Fender type stuff. Will be a heck of a lot cheaper than the one with the killer pickups and stuff that I've been using. Just to give people that don't want to spend that much money the chance to have one, because several people have asked me about that. Like, can I get it with like more of a affordable stuff in it? And I thought about it, and I think that's a pretty good idea. Alright, so that's that. I'm not going to cover that because I'm going to come back in. What I'm going to do now, got to let it soak in for, I don't know, like 5 minutes. So So I'm going to go out for a smoke break and then come back in and continue. But in the meantime, here's a quick video of these being routed out in the, my partner factory shop out on the West Coast. Just a quick little thing, doing 2 at a time on the CNC, as well as slotting the fretboards. So I'll be back in a couple minutes going for a smoke. In the meantime, watch this here short little video clip and I'll be back. GoPro, stop recording. Hey, all right. Gave it a little time to set in. This is the first one. In the meantime, I did the necks and the one that's going to be for sale with the golden pecan. So now I'm going to toss some Sedona red on here. Now, don't get all freaky if it looks like it's going on sloppy, because it's supposed to. This is going to be like a road-worn, weathered, played hard and put away wet type of thing. But anyway, just going to slop some of this on. Music assistant, continue with the music, please. Thank you. Want to get it on the big areas first, and I'll see how far into the routes that I want to go with this. It's all up to you as far as this goes. This is like whatever looks good to you, or in this case, me. You're even gonna I might even go down into the holes, into the routes, and then sand it back tomorrow. Let's see what it looks like. I mean, you could even, I don't know if you can see this, but you could even put like fake wood grain into it. That's what I did on a guitar. I built a small guitar for a friend of mine's granddaughter. And go down in there a little bit. Like I said, I'll sand it back tomorrow before the grain filler and clear goes on. Like I said, this mixing the two for this one, it's all in what looks good to you or me. doesn't have to be even or pretty, because I'll change that later with sanding. Oops, that's a little bit much. And just about getting toward the end here. This Sedona way. And these Strat type guitars, like pick guard, covers most of this wood anyway, which is good but kind of a shame at the same time. Maybe I'll make some with back routing for the controls, so it doesn't need a pick guard. An idea. Reminder for myself. I got that bottom of more here. Looking good to me. Time. Rather have too much on, sand it off to make it look good, than have too little and have to go through restaining all this. You know what I'm going to do, as a matter of fact? Sorry, it's going to make the video a little longer, but I'm going into the beast here, doing the insides. I'll sand it back as I see fit. Only take an extra couple of minutes. I do kind of want to go a little with the grain now. I see. But if you're doing this, do what you want. As long as you like it, that's what counts, right? And just to finish these up real quick. Just about it. Methinks. All right. Oh, 660. I almost forgot. Next going to be the same on this one. A little more tight. Finish. In there. Finish this while it's hanging up. Get the bottom again. And I hate that. You son of a gun. Ah. And just on the back of the neck, because you can see a little bit of that. And that be that. So, before I forget, if I don't do it now, I will forget. The next step, if these look good in the morning, when I come down and look, or if I'm still up in the morning and come down and look, I bought this new product called Solarez. I bought actually two of their products. The first one, Solarez High Gloss Clear, I can't believe it's not lacquer, green filler and sealer. And after that, the Super Ultra High Gloss Solarez, I can't believe it's not lacquer. Now the thing about this stuff is, you can buy it in spray form or brush or wipe on. I go with the brush or wipe on because I'm doing it in the basement here. Although it gives off no odors. You could do this in your living room. You don't even smell the shit. The real cool stuff about this is though, you need a sunny day is the only drawback, or a UV light bulb, UVA, like a tanning bulb, which I ordered. It'll be here tomorrow actually, so if it's raining I can still do it. But after you brush this on, you hold it in the sun or under the tanning lamp for like a minute and a half, and it's totally cured, ready to sand, then ready to buff out. They recommend putting 2 to 3 coats on. You can put it 7 if you want a nice thick, like there's a sheet of glass over it. It's up to you. But each time, after 2 minutes, it's fully cured, and you can sand it, and it's ready to buff out when you're done with that. So, very cool stuff. If anybody wants to know where to get it, or how much it costs, or how it works out, well, I'm sure I'll be posting a video of putting this on probably tomorrow. But if anybody wants more info, just comment below or contact me. All right? So, that be that for the evening. GoPro, stop recording.